Hello everyone. Komodo dragons as of 2021 are the largest living lizards on Earth. They are strictly protected under Indonesian law and international conservation agreements due to their status as an endangered species. Despite these protections, the rise of Komodo dragon hunting organizations across Indonesia has become a concerning trend. Among these groups, one Indonesian organization stands out for its effective and humane approach to hunting, which has garnered attention for its ethical methods and its balance between community needs and the conservation of the Komodo dragon. Weighing up to 200 pounds and growing over 10 feet in length, Komodo dragons are powerful predators. Their traits have led to several attacks on humans. Their ability to move swiftly adds to the threat they pose to the people of Indonesia. With over 11,000 Komodo dragons living in Indonesia, the country faces significant challenges, including attacks on livestock and threats to human safety. These predatory reptiles are estimated to cause $12 million in damage annually. Indonesia's most famous cattle farm, for example, reported losing approximately 140 chickens and between 70 and 90 goats every week due to Komodo dragon attacks. This has led to a drop in revenue, with estimates suggesting an 18% decline. In 2022, the Indonesian government partnered with the international conservation organization WWF to effectively manage the Komodo dragon population, while also ensuring the protection of local communities and the survival of the species. To hunt Komodo dragons legally, hunters must obtain special permits from the Indonesian Ministry of Environment and Forestry. These permits are typically limited, with only 60 to 120 being issued annually, depending on the assessed population size and environmental conditions. When hunting Komodo dragons during the dry season, from April to October, hunters use high-powered rifles, such as those firing 0.3-inch or 300 Winchester bullets, to ensure accurate targeting. This equipment is complemented by modern scopes with magnifications ranging from 4 to 14 times, allowing for accurate aiming from a safe distance. Additionally, hunters often wear protective gear like reinforced boots, and gloves to safeguard against potential attacks. After successfully hunting a Komodo dragon, the hunter is required to submit a detailed report to the Ministry of Environment and Forestry. This report must include information such as the dragon's size, age, cow, hunting location, time and date of the hunt, and its condition. The hunter must also provide evidence that the hunt was conducted within legal regulations. This report must be submitted within 24 hours, guys, either at the regional forestry office or through an online system. The role of hunting authorities has become crucial in controlling the Komodo dragon population. The collaboration between the organization and the Indonesian government has led to a 75% reduction in livestock attacks, and the economy is recovering. This initiative has also resulted in a 30% reduction in human Komodo dragon conflicts, particularly on islands like Flores and Rinca, where the species is most abundant. Komodo dragons have powerful teeth and saliva that contains bacteria, which can lead to serious infections. They can attack their prey with great speed and strength, making them particularly dangerous. For safety reasons, the Indonesian government has prohibited hunting these creatures alone, even for experienced hunters. The law requires hunting groups to consist of at least 4 to 5 people, ensuring mutual support during the hunt and minimizing risks when dealing with these dangerous animals. Preparation is essential for successful Komodo dragon hunting. Hunters often use bait with strong scents to attract these giant lizards. The most common bait is fresh meat, such as goat and pig or beef, as the strong scent of fresh meat can travel far, triggering the Komodo dragon's hunting instinct. In addition to hunting, the Indonesian government launched public education programs in 2023 to raise awareness about the dangers of Komodo dragons and how to avoid them. These campaigns have focused on teaching people how to recognize the signs of a Komodo dragon and how to protect themselves in case of an encounter. The government has also promoted the use of strong fences and bars to protect livestock from Komodo dragon attacks. What do you think about these measures? If you agree, press number 1 in the comments section and share your thoughts. If you have any questions, feel free to share them in the comments as well. Don't miss out on the next video. Hello everyone. Today we're diving into a highly debated issue, elephant hunting in Africa. In countries like Eswatini in South Africa, hunting elephants is legally permitted to control their population and preserve their habitats. Each year, approximately 500 elephants are hunted under these regulations. But is this approach truly the best way forward? Let's examine the perspectives and its effects on African ecosystems. African elephants, towering at up to 11 feet and weighing as much as 13,000 pounds, are iconic symbols of strength and intelligence. However, the growing conflict between humans and elephants is a serious concern. With their ability to run at speeds of up to 25 miles per hour, escaping an agitated elephant can be nearly impossible. In some African countries, elephant hunting is allowed under strict control to manage populations and support conservation initiatives. Nations like South Africa, Zimbabwe, Namibia, and Botswana, where elephant populations are abundant, are the primary locations for this activity. However, only the African savanna elephants, Loxodonta africana, can be hunted under strict conditions, while forest elephants, Loxodonta cyclotis, remain fully protected.
Too low, shoot again. You're right. Steve took a perfect side brain shot on the jet.
Strict government oversight ensures hunters obtain specialized permits and follow detailed regulations, including limits on the number, location, and timing of hunts. Experienced hunters often collaborate with local guides who are familiar with elephant behavior and habitats. These hunts involve navigating challenging terrains, whether by off-road vehicles or on foot through wilderness areas. A high degree of skill and patience is required to approach elephants safely. Hunters must assess the elephant's size, age, and gender to ensure compliance with conservation rules, as only mature male elephants are typically targeted.
It's a nice ball. You should take that ball. Yep. Side brain shot when he comes past. Okay, you can take a brain shot.
Yeah. Again. Hey, 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 hey! Hey, hey, hey! You gotta come back. And dead. Good shot. Boom.
Large caliber rifles, such as the .375 Sacco Magnum, are used due to their powerful impact, requiring precise aiming at critical areas like the heart or brain.
Right. No, 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 no. Right. 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 Right.
The hunting process is dangerous. Male elephants, especially those in a heightened state of aggression known as must, can be unpredictable and deadly. Weighing up to 13,000 pounds, a single blow from an elephant can be fatal. Hunters often track these giants for hours, sometimes days, under the harsh African sun, demanding endurance, agility, and the ability to handle potential attacks.
Professional hunter are looking at the same animal. Again.
When an elephant is brought down, every part of the animal is utilized. Tusks are sold on the international market, where legal. Hides are turned into leather products and meat is distributed to local communities. A single elephant can be valued at up to $50,000. However, hunters must pass strict evaluations, including shooting tests and proving their experience. The permits, costing anywhere between $25,000 and $70,000, are limited to a few hundred each year, making them highly sought after.
What a beautiful elephant. That's a proper elephant hunt.
While some argue that controlled hunting helps fund conservation and maintain ecological balance, others caution against its potential risks. The African elephant population has plummeted from an estimated 10 million at the start of the 20th century to just 415,000 today. Conservationists warn that excessive hunting, combined with habitat loss, could further endanger these majestic creatures. Nevertheless, governments in countries like Botswana and Zimbabwe emphasize the importance of hunting in generating revenue for conservation programs and supporting local communities. Permit fees contribute significantly to funding efforts to protect wildlife and their habitats. So where do you stand on this issue? Should controlled hunting be a tool for conservation, or should stricter protection measures be prioritized? Share your thoughts in the comments. Type 1 if you support controlled hunting, or 0 if you believe in conserving elephants without hunting. Next, stay tuned for our next adventure, where we'll explore the Ugandan swamps and learn about the challenges of hunting Nile hippopotamuses, a topic equally fascinating and controversial. As one of the dominant forces in Uganda's waterways, the Nile hippo is a formidable creature. These massive animals are known to overpower crocodiles effortlessly, even treating them as mere playthings. However, their impact on human livelihoods and ecosystems is significant. Hippos are notorious for destroying crops, endangering local communities, and capsizing boats. Statistics reveal that hippos are responsible for around 500 human fatalities across Africa each year. Beyond these immediate threats, hippos also pollute water sources and disrupt ecosystems when their populations grow unchecked. In response, Uganda has adopted hippo hunting as a controlled method of population management. This approach not only aims to reduce the risks posed by these animals, but also generates income for local residents. Each year, the Ugandan government issues approximately 200 hunting permits, with a focus on areas along the Nile River and Lake Victoria, which are primary habitats for these creatures. Hunting hippos is not for the inexperienced. It requires a high level of skill and extensive knowledge of the animal's behavior. Hunters typically use large caliber rifles, targeting vulnerable spots such as the eyes or ears for an instant and humane kill. However, Getting close enough to take an accurate shot demands immense patience and expertise. Hippos are extremely dangerous when provoked, and even a single mistake can lead to a fatal encounter. Tracking these semi-aquatic giants involves reading their movements, identifying their paths, and selecting the right ambush points. Successful hunters not only rely on their own skills, but also on their ability to anticipate the hippo's reactions. The rewards, however, can be substantial. A single hippo can yield between $5,000 and $10,000, depending on the size and the quality of the parts harvested, including meat and hides. Despite TS benefits, hippo hunting remains a contentious issue. Approximately 500 to 700 hippos are hunted annually in Uganda, accounting for 2 to 3% of Africa's overall hippo population. Conservationists warn that excessive hunting, combined with habitat loss and the effects of climate change, could have a detrimental impact on the species. They advocate for stricter controls and improved monitoring to ensure that hunting practices remain sustainable. This raises broader questions about balancing the needs of local communities with the preservation of wildlife. Should hunting continue as a method of population control, or should alternative solutions be prioritized? Thank you for joining us on this exploration into Uganda's hippo population management strategies. Share your thoughts in the comments below. How do you think the challenges posed by animals like hippos should be addressed? And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more stories about wildlife, conservation, and nature. Stay tuned for our next adventure.